In front of you for the subject software designing and modeling. Today we will teach the topic difference between data retrieval and information retrieval. We all know data is nothing but the fact and figure. Ram, Sham, Sita, Gita is nothing but the data, and information is nothing but data with some meaning. For example, Ram is an intelligent student is the information about Ram. So here today we are going to see the difference between data retrieval and information retrieval. Here these are the matching criteria: atom wanted, matching, query response, model, query, inference, and example. And these are the points of differences between data retrieval and information retrieval. The very first point, atom wanted. Here we want the atom matching, so exactly matching atoms we want, and here in the information retrieval we want the atom relevant. Even matching answers we will get, but if relevant answer we are getting, then also we are satisfied. The second point of difference is matching. Here exact matching we require, here partial or complete matching we require. Third is query. Here complete query is there, here query is incomplete. I will take the example here. In SQL, when we fire the query, that query is select star from table name and some attributes we are giving in the parenthesis. What is it? It is nothing but the complete query. But here in the information retrieval, if your query is incomplete, then also you will get at least somewhat relevant answer. So here is no mandatory to have the complete query by the user fired to the any search engine. Next is query response. Here query response is sensitive. Means what? If a single mistake is there in the query, you will not get the answer. Either you will get the answer or you will not get the answer. If the answer is present, you will get it definitely. If not, you will not get it at any cost. So here, if the query is correct, then only answer you will get exactly. If the query is a single bit wrong, you will not revert any kind of answer. But here, in the information retrieval, though your query is wrong, then also for the wrong query also, your search engine provide you somewhat relevant answer. So here the query response is insensitive. Next is model. So DR is the monolithic model and IR is polythetic model. What is monolithic model? When you fire the query or fire the query in the SQL, it will give you one answer. That answer will be specific, ideal, specific and ideal. This answer is not the response of any other query. I repeat my statement. Suppose for the fire query in SQL you have got XYZ is the answer. This answer is not the response for any other query in SQL. So this model is called as monolithic, means only one answer for only one query. And polythetic. Now polythetic nature of the model means what? Suppose you are getting XYZ answer. This answer you may get for the query number Q1. You may get the answer, same answer for query number Q2. You may get the same answer for the query number Q3. Means for number of questions you will get the same answer. This kind of nature of model is polythetic and it is under information retrieval. Now the next point of difference is the query. So here artificial query we are firing like in SQL. Here natural language query we are firing. Suppose we want Luhan's idea PPT. Then in the Google you are writing Luhan's idea plus PPT, you will get the PPT. But here in data retrieval, here select start from table name and some attributes you have to give. So that is artificial query, not English language, not textual query. The next point of difference is the inference. Here the inference in data retrieval is deduction. What it means? It means that if A is having relation with B, B is having relation with C, definitely implies that A is having relation with C. You might have seen in the SQL database, as SQL data is stored in the tabular format, row and column. Suppose this row is having relation with this one, and this row is also, this column is having relation with this one. So column A having relation with B, column B having relation with C, definitely column A is having relation with C. This kind of nature is nothing but the inference deduction under data retrieval. Here in information retrieval, inference is induction. Inference introduction means what? If A is having a relationship with B, B is having a relationship with C, it does not mean that A is having a relation with C. So, with other example using Venn diagram, I will explain to you this induction model, that here this is your set A, this is your set B, and this is your set A intersection B. Now, for a particular query, you may have this answer. For other query, you may have this answer. But for one more other query, you may have the answer between intersection between A and C. So if the A is having a relationship with B, B is having a relationship with C, this does not mean A is having a relationship with C in the induction inference under information retrieval. And the very good example of this data retrieval is SQL query, and information retrieval is any query that we are firing through search engine like Google, Hotbot, BioWeb, Yahoo and Ask. Thank you.